Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, take a look. While conducting water rescue efforts, firefighters in South Pasadena came across a house on fire, and there were some objects on fire in the water, including a dumpster, moving through the high floodwaters. Rescue efforts still continue across some of the affected areas. More rescues, this time Pasco County, where you can see how high the water was there in some of the photos and videos. According to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, about 40 people had to be rescued in that area overnight.
I'm not going to be able to go much further. It's about to be over my head.
And here's a look at Cedar Key. The storm surge was about 8 feet along the coast where the storm made landfall late last night. That's according to the National Hurricane Center. This is about 70 miles away from Perry. The airport nearby recorded winds of about 99 miles per hour.
Shalom. There we go. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. Today is Noga, September the 27th, 2024, and it's currently 3:33 p.m. Eastern Time pre-recorded. Thank you to all the brothers, sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike that check on me, pray for me, supporting me, calling me, email me, and sending me mail to know if I was okay, if everything is going all right with me, for me, my family, my people down there. Everything is doing okay. Everything is okay. Thank you so much for all your prayers. Of course, beloved, we are going to go to this. Well, mainly we're going to focus to Eric and Elaine, the meaning of the name, why it hits this, and why we are receiving the record or the report from Michael and Babbitt. And the strongest hurricane that hit it in the last few years was Hurricane Michael, which hit the same area. Those people never recovered. And then this again. Now, we have a couple of our brothers and sisters that live in South Florida, which are doing okay. Brother Larry and West Palm. Of course, let me pull up the map or Google Earth so the people would know where this thing is heading and where we are situated, so they would know. Yes, that's the technology they have over there, the ancient Tartaria in Haiti. Sanssouci Palace. So you can see the old wall. We are doing a lesson on that privately. Okay, you know what? Oops. Florida. Let's type Florida right now. There we go. Oops. There we go. This is Florida right here. Now, the place this thing hit, this is where some of the family member is. You know, I'm all the way down there in Broward County, okay? Fort-Lauderdale right here, closer to the east side. This is east, okay? Sister city including Dania, Davie, Plantation, Sunrise, Oakland, Pompano, all of this. Western is not sister but cousin. That's like the Hollywood of, well, the Malibu of South Florida. Malibu of Broward. That's where most of the rich folks stay at. Besides that, it's the Everglade, wildlife swamp, alligators, crocodiles, and forests and things like that. And that's it. This is the side that is the most populous. People would all think like Florida, the entire land or the entire state is populated. No, mostly it's the seacoasts that are very well populated. The middle it's pretty much empty because it's swamp. There are a couple of towns, but it's swamp. Now, I am all the way in the down there, okay? I'm closer to the Bahamas, okay? It's a few hours from the Bahamas, from Cuba. Cuba is right there, and eventually Haiti was here, okay? Which is an hour and 30 minutes flight to reach it, all right? Which is closer here than New York. So the area that Brother Larry is in West Palm, right here, Larry of Melchizedek, West Palm, which is above me, West Palm Beach, okay? So he's not too far from me because I can take a train, Tri-Rail, and get to West Palm right here. He's all right. So this area right here and right there, those are good. Miami and stuff like that. Of course, if we go to Little Haiti, if we go to Little Haiti, Miami, which is the highest place in the entire Broward area, Little Haiti right there. Okay, so, and there's nothing going on here, all right? So this is the Little Haiti Soccer Park. That's a little Haitian community that was established in the 70s, I believe, 60s or 70s. It's still, nothing happened here, but they mostly now, they kick most of the Haitian out there because the place is a prime place next to the beach, and then it's on high ground. It cannot get flooded. If you hear Little Haiti get flooded, the entire state is underwater because our people on the top of a mountain. Opalaka, all those zones and area, they are not affected at all, okay? So now, the place that they are calling, the place that you just see here, it's called Hillsborough County, where in South Pasadena. Well, there is a Pasadena in California, Hillsborough County, Florida County, okay. All right, this is the area that got hit really bad. So, those are the Tampa area, okay? Now, what happened is we got Brother Conscious Juice staying in Gainesville. I just text the brother. Oh, I think he is. He just responded right now. Let me see. He just said, let me read what he said. Shalom, big brother Levi. I'm grateful that you, the nation, is concerned about my well-being, and I'm checking in to say we are divinely protected. We only lost power for 14 hours. There are a lot of 83s home that tree fell on in our neighborhood, including our immediate neighbor. But our house is safe. All praises to the Most High and gratitude abundance to you and the nation. Please let 83 know that the time is up. This is from Brother Conscious Juice. Okay, let me answer him. Great glory. I'll let the nation know. All right, this is real time right now. You know, so Brother Conscious Juice just letting us know that he is all right. Sister Mimsa Yasharel just sent me a message. She is all right. We'll play it in the middle of this. So now, again, beloved, I'm not making this up. I already told our people, this weather pattern that you're seeing here, Eric and Elaine, is conscious. It is not just some mindless natural event. This thing is picking places, strategically picking houses and destroy them. It's doing things that those people don't know why and how it's happening. So, brother Hills, whoops, crap. Hillsborough County, this is where this thing hit, and around the Tampa, St. Petersburg, the area of the cowboy community over there. There's a lot of destruction over here, and it's hitting specifically certain area that really rich and a lot of 83 are. So as you can see, Florida is mostly developed on the east side right here, east side, and then a little bit of the west side right there, but not much. Yeah, on the west side right there, close to the beach. And Key West is all the way right here. Okay, Key West is all the way right there. And Key West is pretty much, it's pretty much like protected. There's nothing going on here. Okay, so it is this area right here, and this thing is moving through Atlanta, Georgia. So just to give you a perspective and what's going on out there, how people are, we all good. So a lot of stuff going on. Beloved, this thing, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. This thing is peaking, pinpointing houses and places, community, and destroy them. All right, let's keep moving on. Today we might stay, 100% on this hurricane place. All right, let's keep on moving. Now, well, let's go back to the beginning to see what's going on here, because now we established that our people are fine. We are fine. Just be forewarned, this might be a 2-3 hours video. Okay. All right, let's keep on moving.
All right, take a look. While conducting water rescue efforts, firefighters in South Pasadena came across a house on fire.
So South Pasadena, let's see what the population, the demographic over there. South Pasadena, Florida, population, demographic, race. Okay. The racial makeup of South Pasadena, Florida as follows. White, non-Hispanic, 86.4%. 2+ Hispanic, 3, 96%. White, Hispanic, okay, what is this? What's going on here? White, non-Hispanic, 2 Hispanic, white, Hispanic. Okay, black or African American, non-Hispanic, oh boy. Those people don't know where to categorize anything now. Look at how many races that look how many races they have out there. White Hispanic, white non-Hispanic, okay, 86.4. That means like pure white people, so to speak. 2+ Hispanic, that's like Spanish folks speaking. Hispanic, what if there's Mexican in there, or Guatemalan, or they from Latin America, which is not Hispanic, because people from Latin America don't speak Latin at all. They speak a form of Spanish. Anyway, this is whatever. White Hispanic. So those are white folks that are Hispanic, so to speak. Hispaniola, which they mean Haiti. Anytime you see the word Hispanic, okay, which mean Haiti. Hispaniola. No, not Hispaniola.
Flights from Miami to Hispaniola leaving October 26th and coming back.
No.
Flights from Miami to Hispaniola leaving October 26th and coming back. No. Flights from Miami to Hispaniola leaving October 13th and coming back October 17th.
When you hear the term,
you can choose a destination on your screen.
Okay. When you hear the term Hispanic, they are talking about Hispaniola. Why did they call the whole island Hispaniola? Literally, when Christopher Columbus came here, people say, oh, well, it means Little Spain. But no, that's not what that is. It just means Jerusalem or Judea or the Holy Land. That's what it says. It's just say, I find the Holy Land. Hispaniola. It's just called the place. I found it, the Holy Land. The Republic of Spanish Haiti. What is that? That 1821. Anyway, it's just everything is just confusing with them. Everything is just so confusing with them. But anyway, we're just going to take 2.2 of our people. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say 3% of our people live there. People that look like us. Okay, doesn't mean they're all our people, but let's say 3% of our people out there. But now, when you watch something like this, oh boy. Oops, that's not it. Is that? Here we go. When you're watching something like that, in the middle of this hurricane, beloved, in the middle of this hurricane, there's a home on fire. In a place that only 2 to 3% of our people are there. And then you mean to tell me that this Elaine hurricane is not conscious, is not sentient, is not alive? This thing know what it's doing. Let's keep on moving.
And there were some objects on fire in the water, including a dumpster, moving through the high floodwaters. Rescue efforts still continue across some of the affected areas.
Okay. The Holy One said, I will destroy them with fire and water. Again, beloved, I'm just saying this. Those people are not making this up, okay? This is not something they are making up as if they are trying to scare you, you know, or the elites is controlling the weather. They are doing this so they can push us to a smart city. No, this thing is destroying them specifically.
You can see how high the water was there in some of the photos and videos. According to the Pasco County Sheriff's Office, about 40 people had to be rescued in that area overnight.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to go much further. It's about to be over my head.
Now, the fellow that reported this video, his name is Michael Bob It. Well, Bob or Bobby is a derivative or nickname for Robert, which of course, see right here. What does the name Bobbit means? No, not Bobby, but, oh no. What does the name Bobbit means? Here we go. Bobbit may have originated from under-recorded middle name Babette or Bobette, which have been diminutive of Bob or rhyming from the name Robert. Robert. Robert was diminutive of the name Robert. Yes, it's Robert. What does the name Robert means? Okay, the name Robert is male, name of Germanic origin that means bright fame. It comes from the old German name Heidelbert, Heidelbert or Rodelbert, which is a combination of the words Raud, meaning fame, and Beraft, meaning bright fame. So we can attribute the name Robert with the sun, okay, with light, bright fame. All right. What does the name Elaine means? Okay, well, Elaine is the same. The name Elaine is a French variant of the Greek name Hélène. Okay, Elena. It means sun ray, shining, or bright. It's often used to describe quality like grace, intelligence, and brightness. We told you this storm is intelligent. It knows what it's doing. This thing is not some mindless nature thing going on out there. It's intelligent. Okay, the name Elaine means Shemesh, sun ray, Shemeshite, sunlight, bright. And the name Robert means bright fame. You can't make this up. Michael, Babbitt, Robert, green light, green, excuse me. I'm saying green because today is no guy, the color is green. Anyway, fame, bright light, shining light. You know, let's take the real Elaine, which is French for the Greek Elaine. There we go. Right there. Okay, all right. The name Elaine is feminine name of Greek origin that means torch, light, shining, or warming. It may have originated from the name of pre-Greek goddess of vegetation. No, she was the daughter she was a daughter of Zeus, the most beautiful woman in the world. She was kidnapped by Paris, which led to the Trojan War. Is Hurricane Elaine is a message? Are we going to have a Trojan War? Is the name Elaine or Hélène, which means to shine, to bring light forth? Who is the children of light? Who are the ones that are bringing light into this darkness of this world? And to add insult to injury, they're finding fire, all right, which is representation of light, in the midst of darkness. Excuse me. There is light, which means sun ray, the children of light, master of darkness. We both electric, magnetic fluid. We control both, all side. We are equilibrium. We are the pivot. Let's keep on moving. Now this thing is being reported by Michael Babbitt. Of course, the name Michael and the Miss, the Archangel Michael, Daniel 12:1, and Babbitt, which means Robert, which means bright fame. Everything is here.
It's about to be over my head.
And here's a look at Cedar Key. The storm surge was about 8 feet along the coast where the storm made landfall late last night. That's according to the National Hurricane Center. This is about 70 miles away from Perry. The airport nearby recorded winds of about 99 miles per hour.
Helene has tragically claimed the life of at least one person already. Yesterday, a driver was killed after a sign fell onto their car in Tampa. You see the damage done. The vehicle right there with the sign still on top of the vehicle. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis reacted to the sad news.
There you go. Now, anytime something tragic like that happens, they can't do anything about it. And those tough guys, they will come here, they will make speech. They'll stand here, well, this and that, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But the moment, if it has something that has to do with beating on our people, putting laws and fight our people, they'll be all over. All sort of laws and policies and new rules and stuff are being passed. But whenever it comes to the weather, it's something that they cannot bring healing. They cannot bring protection. They can only destroy. That's why they are sending out there and react, because there's nothing they can do. They can shoot this thing. The best possibility one of them had to offer was to nuke this hurricane or any hurricane. Remember, Hurricane Michael was so big that fellow said, nuke it. Nuke the freaking hurricane. That's the only thing they can do. They can shoot at things and kill and destroy. But whenever things like that happen, the only thing they can say, well, man, hey, we are reacting to this.
Chances are there will likely have been more fatalities. It's just when a storm is this big and this strong, there's so many different things that can happen.
Governor is set to speak again in just a few hours this morning, providing an update on the conditions across the state of Florida.
Okay.
As you can see, rescue efforts currently underway in Lee County. You can see deputies on their rescue boat at Fort Myers Beach to help those in dire need last night.
And so,
all right, Fort Myers Beach. All right. This is Fort Myers right there. Fort Myers Beach. There you go. All right, this is Fort Myers Beach right here. So let's look at the demographic of Fort Myers Beach. Fort Myers Beach, Florida demographic race. The racial demographics of Fort Myers Beach, Florida are as follows. White, non-Hispanic, 92.6%. 2 plus Hispanic. I don't know. This is a new race. Is that because of those immigrant they are bringing here? That's why they put 2 plus now. Is that a new race? So is there people identify themselves as 2 plus now? Is that what that is? Or what's your race? White, black, or Hispanic? I'm 2 plus. Is that what that is? Because it seems now I'm just stumbling upon this thing. Now we got another race that's 2 plus Hispanic. What is that? Is that I don't know what that is over there. And it seems like they don't put black over there at all. White non-Hispanic 92.6, 2 plus Hispanic 3.73, Asian non-Hispanic 1.35, other Hispanic 0. It seems like it's Hispanic. What do you have I mean, what is it that you folks have with Haiti? What is it with that name, the Holy Land, the Holy People, Jerusalem? Like, everybody want to be us. What is that? What is non-Hispanic? I don't know. Back then, it used to be white, black. That's it. Now, there is white, non-Hispanic. There's 2 plus Hispanic, which is not white nor black. There is Asian, non-Hispanic. How is it Asian and non-Hispanic? Are there Asian Hispanic out there? What is this? The confusion is out of this world. But anyway, white 93.2%, 2 or more races. What does that mean? 2 or more races? Or 2, 3 Arabs. Usually you people will put the real, when you guys are proud of your statistics, you will go out there and put Arab and stuff, and then at the bottom you put black 13%. You don't even put black. There's no black folk here. White, 2 or more races, Asian, and other races. What are the blacks? Okay, all right. So you mean this area right there, there's none of our people over here. There's 0 black folk over here. All right, well, again, we told you this thing is conscious. It's sentient. It's picking up very specific demographic, very specific community, and then it is destroying them. Let's keep on moving.
Island Fire Rescue in the Tampa Bay area, where they announced that they could no longer respond to emergency calls for service until conditions improved. It got that bad. This is some video taken as crews made one final check in the area before the brunt of that storm moved in. They say the island was closed and rescue efforts will continue once it's daylight.
And the storm leaving an impact right here in our own backyard, creating various closures and delays.
Tampa International Airport, obviously not in our backyard, but it is part of our state. It's still closed this morning. Officials grounded flights early yesterday morning, and the impact there caused more delays as well. 140 delays and at least 41 cancellations yesterday alone. The number's even higher in our backyard, where Miami International Airport had 271 delays. 85 cancellations since yesterday. As of right now, here are things shaping up this morning. Fort-Lauderdale, Hollywood.
Again, all those numbers, they all are spiritual numbers. 16, 1 plus 6, you know what to do. 1 plus 13 cancellation, 1 plus 3, the 4 corners, Miami, 8, the new beginning, cancellation 17, new beginning. It's all over.
Hollywood International Airport has 16 flight delays and 13 cancellations, and over at MIA, 8 flight delays and 17 cancellations. So just a reminder, if you're flying today, make sure you check your flight status before you head over to the airport.
Helene, of course, forcing school districts across our state to close.
All right, we're good with this. All right, let's take that. Let's keep on moving to the next video.
All right, moving on, bringing up our Tennessee map now. Helene is now a tropical storm making its way through the area. So this is what it looks like in eastern parts of the state. You can see right.
Okay, this is in Tennessee, all right? So now you got this thing moving from Florida, okay, and to Tennessee over there. Okay, let's see the city exactly where in Tennessee so we can pinpoint it. Warren Mountain, Tennessee. All right, then let's see. Warren Mountain, Tennessee. There we go. So this is Warren Mountain, Tennessee. We'll see what's going on, the demographic and things like that. Let's keep on moving.
Right there, Helene was a Category 4 hurricane when it made landfall over Florida's Big Bend last night. So it caused a lot of damages in places like Perry, which you can see here. And so far, at least 22.
Okay, Perry, Florida. Let's quickly check the demographic. Perry, Florida, demographic race. Okay. Racial makeup of Perry, Florida is as follows. White, 57.3. Black or African American, 38. 2 or more race, 2. Okay, there's about 62% of those people here, 38% of our people living in Perry. So Let's watch this.
People have been killed as a result of the storm across several states. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis spoke earlier this morning and says first responders from all over are helping on the ground.
Heroes, right?
Search and rescue operations were conducted to help people that were in distress and transport them to safety. These missions continue, but we've had thousands of missions successfully completed in the overnight hours throughout the state. This is our local first responders. This is local in conjunction with state assets and state assets directly going in and effectuating rescues, and that's the National Guard, that's Florida Fish and Wildlife, that's all the assets we had available to help support these rescue efforts, and all the calls that any state officials responded to last night. We were able to find the person or people and pet efforts, and all the calls that any state officials responded to last night, we were able to find the person or people and pets and bring them to safety. And so that's a contrast from some of the things that we saw, for example, at Hurricane Ian. Now it's still early. They're going to have those folks who were responding to those calls. They're going to be doing broader search and rescue in those areas that did get hit with significant storm surge and see if there's any other problems or if there's any folks that are still left behind.
Our video feeds take you to some of those areas. You can see here what the governor was talking about. This is a water rescue in Citrus County, Florida. You can see the rescuers there just carrying one of the residents to safety out of all of the floodwaters there. Certainly a lot going on in this effort to help the people in the area there. Meteorologist Jessica Birch has been covering this. Jess, what do you...
They have nothing going on. It took like, let me see, count it. Take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you to rescue two people. And make sure that you put the camera over there and show those heroes doing heroic work. Okay? So this thing is bad. Now, you see, 99 or 95, I say 95% of all those footage are showing you this. Okay, watch this.
That's happening right here as, we've got a sad update for you that Governor Brian Kemp just said that 11 people have been killed in this storm just here in Georgia. That puts it over 20 people throughout Georgia and Florida. So most of those deaths were south of us, but there's still a big problem here in the Atlanta area. Juliet, last time we talked like this, we were in Francine and we had a wind event. Remember that
all the footage is just some people around telling you what's going on. They're not showing you. They just say, oh, well, this 11 people or no more and things like that and stuff and this and none of all this nonsense. All right, let's show you exactly the people that go out there and see the damage. This is what they see, okay? All right? All right? I'll go in the middle right here. Okay, this is a drone footage of someone. I believe this is some dude over there. It's over 1 million, 7 hours ago. Okay, those are the rich areas. All right, look at the devastation. See, they won't show you those things. All right, this is a whole apartment unit. Look at the bottom. It's gutted out. It's gutted out. This is what the water did. How are you going to recover from this? Huh? Look at the old district, the business district area. It's like, what the hell happened here? It seems like there ain't no water, no everything. The street is clear. But the damage. Okay? Look, the water receded. So how are those people going to go ahead and look at this? Look at this home right there. Look at this. Look at those homes. They're going to recover. Is that what that is? You know what would happen if someone was inside of this house right there? So they're going to recover, and this economy, their insurance, or at least the one that have insurance, they're going to pay them. You see, the news will not show you those things, and this guy is an independent fellow, okay? All right? So see, 10 minutes of drone footage is worth 5 hours of regular news, because they will not show you this. They don't want the people to be alarmed. They won't show you things like that, okay? Those are houses of the millionaires, billionaires. You know, look at the damage, man. This place is desolated. Look at the damage. They will not show you things like that again. I don't want this guy to, strike me and stuff like that. Usually they will put a message. Oh, well, oh boy, licensing. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut that off. All right, I'm going to cut it off. Yeah, so sometimes, those dudes, they don't care if like you make a few comments, but some of them will literally they will just strike you. So I'll go ahead and take the chance. If you strike me, I'll remove it. All right. See, they will not show you those things, man. They will not show you those things. All right. They will tell you, oh, well, there's 11 deaths and stuff like that, 9 deaths. But, as you can see here, the water is above my knees and my waist. The water is below this, below that. They will not show you the destruction, because if they show you the destruction, people will question it. They will question it. They will say, okay, why is it white people are getting hate with this? White folks gonna keep asking, because they're paranoid right now, why the government is controlling the weather and destroying us. Why the elite is doing that? Are they bringing the immigrant? Are they using this to destroy white folks and then bring the immigrants over there? I thought the targets were so-called black people. Their time is done. The blessing is over. That's what you're seeing here. The reason why all those things is happening, beloved, because of Genesis 15 verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Yea, 1619, 2019. Yes, we did serve our 400 years. That's why after 2019, the moment we enter 2020, beloved, boom, the entire world got locked down. Yea, the world did the best that they can do to act like there was nothing going on, or better yet, they were in control. They were the one doing this. See, it took them 4 years to realize that, wait a minute, this thing is not going over, this situation is not improving. Now, beloved, for those of you that have been watching this for the past 5 minutes or so, did things improve from 2020 till now? Did things got better? Did food prices drop? If the mortgages, they're free, rent free? Are we living the glorious days of 2019? Is it 2019? Are you feeling the vibe of pre-2019? What's going on here? What is it? Do you feel like, wait a minute, I'm sensing this group of people, this specific of people, they are going to come up in power. They are going to get some power from somewhere. Alien going to come. Okay, well, Big Levi, you have to understand, there is a huge ship, armada of ships coming. Okay, coming for who? Okay, let's say they're going to come to rescue someone. Rescue whom? From what? Who are they going to come here to rescue? The people that cause all those calamities, all those cataclysms around the world? Are they the one that's going to come to save? The Christian? Are they coming over here for the Christian? What kind of God take that long to come over here and save a group of people that they say the moment you see the earth is in this turmoil, they're going to be raptured out of here? So you mean to tell me a bunch of the armada alien or ships or whatever UFOs are coming to save whom? Who needs to be saved right now? From what? What are you people are running from? Like, what are you being oppressed? Is something after you? Are there laws, policies, and rules that are against you? Are you being excuse me, are you being shot down in the street? Are you being hunted? Are you hated? Are people are taking videos of your rumors, put them in the news and humiliated you? Are people sending bomb threat unto you because you are particularly this culture or you look that way? Do you need to be saved from what? What's going on to the Christian out there? Okay, well, if they're not come to save, who are they going to come to destroy? Well, they're going to come destroy everybody. Because everybody were on top of everything. Everybody had the same amount of money. Everybody were paying equally. Everybody that worked in slavery, that they all got reparation, apology, and their land back. Everybody this. So they're going to come and destroy all of us. Hell, okay, well, they're going to come in and destroy black people. Oh, wait, so your forces, your police officers, your law enforcement are not enough to destroy our people? So you need help from alien to come over there and fight us. Who they gonna find? Tyrone? Like he got a 4.5 for 38 special. Hell, he got an AK-47. The hood, they're going to lend them. What are they gonna do? Who they gonna come here to fight? Who has the weapon here or the military capability to fight? Our people? And the hood? Oh, our people worldwide. Well, they're gonna go to Africa and fight the African army? Is that what that is? See, Genesis 15 verse 14 say, and also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. Elena is a judgment. This thing is pinpointing, picking certain demographic, certain society, certain people, and it is doing this to them. No matter what you want to do, no matter what you want to say, this is Esau's trouble. We're all entitled to our own opinion. But when it comes to reality, when it comes to the fact, you cannot argue with this. You can say, yeah, Big Levi, Jacob's trouble is coming. In fact, this is Jacob's trouble. Because I don't know, a black guy got shot the other day by a police officer, or there's racism. Well, there's resegregation of the school. Yes, they should. They should have school only blacks, only our people only, and school only whites. Let them segregate it. Community only of our people. We did better when we were segregated than we were integrated. People that know history know that. Let's keep on. Oh, let's play a little commercial right quick.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
It's Friday afternoon, and the big story on Action News at noon is the aftermath of Hurricane Helene slamming into Florida's Gulf Coast as a Category 4 storm. Entire neighborhoods have been left underwater.
At this point, at least 10 people are dead. The storm did weaken as it moved inland, but still packed a powerful punch as it then moved across Georgia and the Carolinas.
Sheriff's office in the city of South Pasadena, Florida, shared this wild video here showing first responders working to put out fires at flooded homes. Firefighters said to use those boats to get close enough to this inferno. First responders are also conducting dozens of water rescues.
Joining us now live, ABC's Ike Ajachi on the ground in Tallahassee, Florida, with an update on the conditions there. Ike.
That's right. We're following the aftermath of Hurricane Helene right here in Tallahassee, and those strong winds and heavy rain are bringing scenes just like this all over the city. You could take a look at this massive tree coming from the other side of the property, falling down, landing on top of this roof and this Jeep Grand Cherokee. Like I said, it's a scene that's emblematic of this ground here all over in Tallahassee.
Helene slamming into Florida's Big Bend late Thursday night as a powerful Category 4 storm, still deadly as it drenches the southeast. A flash flood emergency issued in Atlanta after getting more than 6 inches of rain this morning. The massive storm bringing with it sustained winds of 140 miles per hour. Tropical force winds from the storm extending up to 310 miles from the eye. Power knocked out for millions of customers across the South. Transformers in Jacksonville, Florida, appearing to explode as the storm moved through. And Florida's barrier island communities of
Now, of course, we know the game, we know the game. So, there we go. We know the game. Send a black dude over there, Tallahassee, of course. Make it seem that this thing is not only affecting us, but it's affecting our community. The black guy is there, trust him. He's not white, he's black, he's telling you the truth here. And when you look at a scene like this, again, they will not show you all those things. They'll show you a reporter saying a few stuff. But when you look at things like that, okay, when you see the
flash
boats,
flood emergency issued in
all right, they show you
getting
those
more than
dudes
6
working in
inches
the
of rain this
rain and
morning.
rescue a
The
few
massive
people
storm bringing with it
and
sustained
things like
winds
that.
of 140 miles per hour. Tropical force winds from the storm extending up to 310 miles from the eye.
They don't show you any destruction. They just show you the wind and stuff like that, the buildings, and then they're telling you what's going on with the American flag.
Transformers in Jacksonville, Florida, appearing to explode as the storm moved through, and Florida's barrier.
There you go. So many of you know most of those boats, or boats in general. I love the sea. I love boats, especially cargo boats. I love cargo boats. I love ferry boats. Ferry boats.
According to Wikipedia, a ferry is a boat that transports passengers and occasionally vehicles and cargo.
I just love those huge ferry boats that have cars in there. I love cruise ship, man. I love cruising. I love the ocean. I love the water. I love all of them. Of course, out of all the elements, I preferred fire. But out of all the beings in the element, I prefer the undine. I somewhat get along with them nicely. Okay, all right. So I love boats. Okay, cargo vessel. So yeah, cargo ship. I love those huge cargo ship. Well, not cargo pants. Cargo ship, vessel, boat. There you go. I love them. But do I possess one? Do you know any of the black folk that has boats? Though those are the ones that bringing in the drugs and the fentanyl and everything, but we don't own those things, just like those boats. A few of our people want to own a boat here and there, but most of it we do not. Those don't belong to us. But look at them. All those boats pile up in a front yard of this person right there.
Island communities of Treasure Island and Isle of Palm.
Okay, look at this. All right? Do you know what would take to get this boat off this thing right here? Is it still working?
Streets are littered with debris. Boats from the marina now in people's yards and blocking neighborhood streets. Downtown Tampa underwater. Vehicles unable to get to the city's Davis Island to rescue stranded residents.
The only way we're getting people off of the island right now is by boat.
More than a foot of water inside Joanne Martino's St. Petersburg home.
It was coming in from every door. Didn't matter. It's probably about,
look at this.
I don't know, 4 feet
So
high.
what do you want us? I mean, what do you want? What do you want a person Joanne Martino? You know, the funny thing is Joanne or Jeanne d'Arc, the French girl, that black woman that went into war because God told her to do this. You know, she was a Madimite warrior. And Martino from the word Martin, which means Madim or Martian or fighter. Joanne, fighter, Madimite and stuff. Who's fighting who? For whom? What do you want this woman to do? Okay, well, we're gonna clean up right quick, get the insurance gonna come over there and then, repair everything, give you money and hey man, we build back. We will build and we're going to keep moving because we are a strong community. Now, beloved, a few years ago, those people were quite adamant when they are talking about, well, we will rebuild, we will do this, we'll do that because we are a strong community. But now, no. There's like I don't know about this, man. I don't want to be there. Well, where are you people going to go? You see, a lot of our people, don't get me wrong, beloved, I'm just saying this. A lot of our people can actually, the one that are out of their goddamn mind, can be paranoid and pack up their hish and move to Africa. They can do that. See, those people cannot pack their hish and move to Europe. They can't do that. You know that? They can't move to Europe like the way that you see a lot of our brothers are moving to Africa, a lot of our sisters are going there, whether they are going there in fear or they just want to go visit, or they're just tired of the Haitian and they think Africa is going to be better. See, they can do that, but those people can't. They can't go to Europe like that. You do know that, right? If they could, they would have already left, but they can't. They are trapped. If they go to Europe, what do you think going on over there in Spain and Italy and France? They had flood too. Specific community. What, they're gonna go to Africa? They won't go there because it's ingrained in their mind that, well, there's nothing good over there in Africa. It's third world country. What are they gonna do? Southeast Asia? Where are they gonna go? In Japan? They would have done this years ago. Where are they gonna go? North Korea? Is that what you want to tell me here? Is that what that is? Are you people all doing this just to get a rise out of me? Are you guys? Is that what you people are getting fresh, right? You're gonna move to North Korea now because there's no news coming out of North Korea. They must have been doing well. Is that what that is? You people want to go to China, right? This thing won't find you in China. That tycoon that happened a few days ago. China is keep getting hit again and again. We stopped talking about China because I keep telling people, look, China is destroyed. There's nothing there left. Ahead of a lot of people, you do know this thing when the Jabba Hut thing happened in 2020, over 18 to 20 million of Chinese phone turned off. They never turned back on. They just turn off. Because the users that used to have those numbers is inactive. It's been 4 years. This woman cannot pack her Haitian and then go where? Like Mexico? Is that what that is? Or what? Puerto Rico? It's everywhere.
Out there.
And in Pasco County, just north of Tampa, the sheriff's department says they've rescued 200 people from the rising waters. Helene weakened to a tropical storm as it moved inland, but still brought with it damaging wind gusts and life-threatening flooding. 2 adults and an infant had to be rescued from their car in this Atlanta neighborhood. And in Charlotte, North Carolina, first responders using high-water vehicles to rescue residents.
Now, back here in Florida, Tampa's airport has officially reopened after suspending all of its flights due to Hurricane Helene. And right now, this storm has caused over 800 cancellations all across the country. Back to you guys in the studio.
So yeah, Put a black guy there, and then, hey, this thing is happening to you too, black people. Yeah, so, excuse me. All right, let's watch a little of the track.
So extensive there, Ike. Thanks for joining us live. Let's go now to meteorologist Brittany Boyer with the latest on the track of Helene.
And we know the remnants of that storm expected to bring more rain to our region, Brittany.
And it's bringing rain to a lot of different locations. You can just see all of the green here on satellite and radar. Tropical storm Helene, as you just heard, has weakened. It is now located more than 100 miles north-northeast of Atlanta, Georgia. We have it plotted right there on the map for you, but it is producing a significant amount of rain. And just a sampling of some of the rainfall totals that we've been seeing, I picked out some cities.
Okay, Auburn, Alabama, Apalachicola, Apalachicola. Wow, 9 feet. Oh boy, that's a lot. Columbia, South Carolina, 10 inches. Ooh. Asheville, North Carolina, 13. Good grief. Sumatra, Florida, 15. And Mount Michael, okay? Mount Michael, North Carolina, 24.20 inches. You know, you all thought like mount would mean like a mountain. Getting 24 inches? Wow, that's a lot. But nonetheless, beloved, let's keep on moving. It's a lot, okay?
We have been talking about all day long the massive amounts of flooding that's going on across parts of the region.
Yeah, and actually, the breaking news that's unfolded this morning has truly been remarkable.
Again, they are giving you word salad. People in the studio, they are not showing you the sheer destruction of this thing. Okay, they are not showing you. Let me see if I can get the destruction caused by Helene. Great. There you go. This one. Now, look at this. Just enlarge that. See, they will not show you things like that. Okay, look at the damage. This house is shredded. Okay? What those people going to do? Come back, rebuild? Come back clean and then say, oh, well, we will rebuild with a strong community. You think the insurance will cover all of this? You think all those people are eligible, so to speak, to receive the full money? And if they do receive the full money, are they going to go ahead and rebuild again? Look at this. All right, there's this dude over there waving. Look at all those homes piled up on top of each other. And people are like, well, Biglevi, China is doing this. They are trying to, this is like, you know, where the manipulation devices, they are doing this. Nah, the so-called Chinese do not possess such technology, nor the so-called American. They do not have this technology. They can't use it. Yea, we do have it, and we can use it. All right? Let's go ahead and put a lean right here so we can see some of the... Oops. Yep. Nope. There we go. So we can see some of the other footages. Usually those footages are bought from... Okay, this one, the people haven't gathered them yet. Okay, you know what? Let's watch this because they really don't have... Oops.
Helene is... We begin with the breaking news. Helene is still wreaking havoc across the southeastern U.S. At least 25 people are dead across 4 different states.
Okay, it was 11 when we began this. Now they say 25.
It's after Helene.
35, 3 plus 5, you know what to do. 28, well, you know what to do.
Roared ashore in Florida overnight.
You know what to do.
Anybody in your house? Fire department! Come on out, we got a boat!
That's video of crews racing to rescue people trapped inside burning homes in that part of Florida. The storm went from a Category 1 to a Category 4 hurricane and then back to a tropical depression today, all within the span of 24 hours. Right now, multiple states are facing once-in-a-lifetime flooding. Just look at those.
This is the garbage I despise those people keep saying. Once in a lifetime. This thing keep happening every single freaking year. Hell, it keep happening like every month or so, every week or so. Did it a few days ago we did, well, not a few days, last week. Let's see what we did last week. Again, I love boats. I love those giant boats, especially before I go to boat the stuff, the last video that we did. Let me check this. Giant icebreaker, nuclear powered. There we go. There we go. I love those icebreakers. Those giant icebreakers here, I freaking love them. So usually this one right there in the middle, man, like those ships are badass. Okay, they're breaking ships. Now this is northern, this in the Arctic. Let me see, this is not even South Pole. Arctic, Arctic region. There you go. And you see the Arctic, this is what they show you. The only place they show you that have ice in the Arctic is Greenland right here. Is that what that is? Greenland. That's it. And then there's literally no ice over there. Okay, this is Russia. And there's literally no ice. Okay, they don't show you the true map. They don't show you. Like, why they have difficulties traveling like this. All right? Watch this. Okay? It's just ice. They need to build those things to travel. And seeking a way out. Those things are not there because they want to travel, they're fighting an easier route. Nope. Trying to get out of here. And you can't. Alright then, we're good with this. Now let's just wanted to show those ships I really love. Giant boat like that and cruise ship. Harmony of the Sea, the biggest ship in the world, biggest cruise ship. All right. Now, a week ago, not even a week ago, 6 days ago, right, there was this a week ago. You see that the videos, they are top like 10,000 view stock. That's it. 10,000 view stock. 10,000 views stock, 10,000, okay, barely sometime 11,000, but mostly 10,000, 7,000 and stuff like that, 5,000, 8,000 and things like that. And they keep they keep dropping those things, okay? Now, you watch these 9.5 thousand, 9.2, and then it's stuck there forever, okay? Now, we had this video last week. Thing is going to happen again and again and again. I have materials. Okay, this is North Carolina. It happened last week. Oh, that was like once in a lifetime, once every 1,000. It just happened once. This thing is happening every week now, everywhere in Europe. Europe was flooding. Let me see, Central Europe, right?
Would seek financial aid from the European Union. The southern Polish town of Kłodzko was still inundated with water on Monday after border.
Okay, so what they're gonna do? What, they're gonna move to Europe? Look, this is what's going on over there. Where they're gonna go? oh, well, this is a wonderful lifetime, 1,000 years. This just happened once. But it's happening every freaking year, every month, every day, and every week.
Images, more than 3 million people without power. According to our NBC affiliate WCYB in northeastern Tennessee, more than 50 patients and staff members were trapped on the roof of a hospital earlier today because of rising floodwaters there. Our NBC News crews have this storm completely covered. We've got Kathy Park in Florida for us. We've got Priscilla Thompson in Georgia, meteorologist Bill Cairns tracking where Helene is headed next. Kathy, I want to start with you, and we can see the destruction behind you. I know you're on the Gulf Coast, kind of near where Helene made landfall overnight.
Again, those are the people trying to explain to you how this thing is not that much of a big deal, and it happens, so, the people over there, they're going to recover. Not only that, they are going to build back and stuff. For those of you that are familiar, right after 2004, 2005, when Hurricane Katrina hit, of course, they made it a hyena out of all our people. Katrina is synonym to, black folk, because our people were being humiliated through the media. The Coast Guard not the Coast Guard, the National Guard, came in and shoot our people down, and bodies were being found with bullet holes in them. A lot of people were saying that, well, those people are looters. They were looting. They spent 2, 3, 4 days with no food, and when they find a place they're taking food to eat, they are looters. The shooting started when the looting started. That was the slogan, something like that. So after 2004, 2005, barely any hurricane hit Florida. 2005, 2006. 7, 8, barely. From 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, there were no hurricane hated Florida, I believe. But once you started in 2018, you start getting close. 2018, the biggest hurricane Michael hit, category 5 hit them. 2019, they got hit. 2020, they got hit. 2021, they got hit. 2022, they got hit. 2023, they got hit. 2024, here now, they got multiple, hurricane hit them. So it's become a frequent thing. People are asking, well, why do people move over there and retire in Florida? Well, I would have done this and stuff like that. Not 83, man. You can't tell 83, hish. 83 love the blessing. They love coming over here. They love the sun. They love the weather. They love everything about it. So they are coming here and enjoy everything that they could enjoy. So, of course, here they're not showing you exactly what's going on. The true severity of this, and above all, who are being affected by this. They are not sending the National Guard and shooting people. They are not mobilizing the National Guard and saying, well, we are sending the National Guard because there's too many looting out there. Don't get me wrong, there's a hell of a lot of looting down there. What do you think a lot of people over there in 83 don't want to evacuate? You think if I'm an 83 and I know my neighbor is a multimillionaire and I know where the safe at, I know where there are certain things at, and I know he evacuated, you think I would? A lot of people stay behind to get what left behind. And you don't hear anybody say, well, Big Levi, well, FEMA going to come over there in the hood. They're going to take my camp and my people and put us in those concentration camp, and then the gas us, and then ask me, who are you going to worship? The Yahushua or Jesus Christ? They've done that before. They've done it. The chip is coming. The chip is coming. I don't see any chip here. Whatever that I'm seeing here, this is not something that those people have control over. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know what's happening. They just sit there and watch this thing happen, and they are helpless. They are helpless. There's nothing they can do. mobilize the Coast Guard or the National Guard for what? What are they gonna do? What is the Coast Guard or National Guard can do that they haven't done yet? They're gonna shoot at this hurricane? They're gonna fix this place? Let's keep on moving.
What are you seeing? What are you hearing about what happened overnight and then today, the recovery?
Kate, good afternoon. So the damage is widespread here in Steinhatchee, and it's really just devastating to see all of this up close. The storm surge here in this area reached roughly 15 feet, and it looks like the storm swallowed a portion of this community. We're standing in what used to be a longtime restaurant, Roy's, and you can see just the toppled cinder blocks, the kitchen appliances scattered everywhere. There are utensils on the ground as well. We're going to swing our camera over to the right here, and this is the river, and when the storm surge came in, all of this water pushed over. You can see the debris has collected over here to my left. And those are docks that you're looking at. And those have completely just been crushed in. And over to my left here is what's left of that restaurant, Roy's, as I was mentioning. And Kate, earlier today, I had a chance to speak with some residents who live in this community. They did ride out the storm, not in their home, at a different location. They are doing okay. But after weathering this powerful Category 4 storm, they say they have never seen anything quite like this. Take a listen.
I was in shock. This is the worst I've ever seen it here. I'm glad I left. But I'm glad I still have a house left. So I got.
Okay, you mean that house? That in-laws this. That house, and she of course has the sunflower, I'm assuming, on her, and of course, which is Eileen, Robert, you know, the Shemesh, the son. I just received a video from one of our brother over there, which caught the son, those three sons, which was they are calling. Sundog effect. Sundog. This is the garbage though. Well, sundog, also known as Mach, a son of Paralelian, is a bright spot that appear to the left or right of the sun. They're trying to tell you this thing that you're seeing. That's what the brother said to me. The video is on. Let me see if I can. Well, it's on my. Oh boy, it's in my text. I can't. I think I can. I must see if I can play it. I must send it by WhatsApp so I can play it. Okay, so Sundog. No, that's not what that is. This is not Sundog. This is three suns and that giant planet behind it, what you're calling Nibiru or Pluto or whatever that planet that is. It's here. It's there. This is not some crystals hanging out. They always come up with some bull, you know, right on the sun. They are caused by sunlight refracting through ice crystals and the atmosphere. That's a bunch of garbage. All right, so there you go. There you go. All right, there you go. This is the video the brother just shared with me, like right now. Okay. All right, so there we go. Let's play it. Okay. See, now this is what they are trying to spray in black. When they are spraying the sky, they try to black the sign, which they are not doing any good job. We can still see this thing. This is what seems to be the regular sun, and another one here, another one there. Those are three suns, three sources of light. And you can see this dark thing behind it. It's a giant planet, okay? All right, they're trying their best though to try to hide this, but our people are seeing it. Okay, things that say, "Oh, it's coming." No, it's already here. It's been here. I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of balloon or some kind of like thing flying, but okay, the brother just caught that. All right, they go, well, that's a sun dog, and things like that. You know, what do you mean a sun dog? What is that? What is a sun dog? That has nothing to do with anything. So 3 years ago, okay, 4 years ago, since 2020, we upload the video. Okay, 2 suns set in the sky in Florida. Okay, all right, that was September 7th, 2020. All right. There's that big one on the left, and then there's 2 sun in the sky. There's that big one on the left, and then there's that one on the right by the 2 pine trees right there. And it's pretty big. And I don't know why am I the only one who sees it. Well, my girl saw it first, and then she told me about it, and nobody else sees. That's the sun's about to be setting right now. Today is December the 23rd, Sunday, December 23rd, 2018. So it's 2 sun. Okay, that was in 2018. All right, that's 6 years ago. And one on the left, and then the other one on the right. And if the sun has this, about 11% is about gonna die, but. That's 2 sun in the sky. Yep, that's another sun right there. It's not like a halo, because if you look on the other side, there's nothing there, and then on this side, and that's the other sun. And guys, it's very big. Okay, that's. I'm gonna shoot it until my camera dies. It's a sun. It's 2 sun. That's this one right there. That's the natural sun. This is not how they call it, some type of anomaly or the sun rays and shit. This is another sun, just like the planet that came in right behind our sun, and only a few people was able to see it, including me, and I shot it on another video. Okay, oh crap, we're talking about that video right there. Okay. They're trying to say this is sundown. No, it's a freaking huge black planet behind the sun. It's a huge black planet behind the sun. That was 2019. Okay, Pompano Beach. And then it got this one again. There's a whole playlist called Sign in the Heaven. Let's see if I can find it. It's all the way down there. Let me see if I can find it. Sign. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, these huge signs. All right. Well, this dark rainbow that we've been seeing. Okay. That's all old videos. Let's go ahead and show one last. Okay, this one. All right, Wormwood, Nibiru, Planet X, and the Destroyer. All right, this is the Destroyer. Planet X. See it behind? It's right behind the sun. You can see it's a black planet. It's really, really big. You can see it. Those things I was noticing in 2017, 2018 when I was working outside. Okay, those things, they are there. All right. So all those things and that happen, they are real. They are here. They've been there. It is now some people are paying attention. They are seeing it. So with the flower, the sun dog, whatever they are calling it, it's actually real. Those are the evidence. Whether you want to believe it or not, you want to believe those scientists, those people that have been lying to you for centuries, forever, or you want to see it for yourself and make your own judgment. How long we are into this thing? All right, this is the typical 83.
Something to work on, so.
And you got a chance to go up there. What did you see inside? Powerful Category 4 storm. They say they have never seen anything quite like this. Take a listen.
I was in shock. This is the worst I've ever seen it here. I'm glad I left, but I'm glad I still have a house left. So I got something to work on, so.
And you got a chance to go up there. What did you see inside?
Well, it's got mud and all that, and everything's been floated around.
And Kate, something else to point out, a lot of these roads in this area completely impassable. You'll notice debris scattered on the roadways, trees toppled over. That's another restaurant over there to my left. We were told that it actually just got rebuilt from Hurricane Idalia from last year. So this is just adding insult to injury. And Kate, we should also point out that there were mandatory evacuations here in Taylor County. It appears a lot of people heeded those warnings, but some people did hunker down and ride out the storm in this location. As of now, we haven't heard of any deaths here in Steinhatchee, but obviously the day is still young. Folks are out here assessing the damage right now, but one official did tell NBC News that he wishes that he urged people to evacuate sooner.
Yeah, we talked to a sheriff nearby earlier last hour, Kathy, and he was saying, you know, this is a cautionary tale. Don't.
Yeah, whatever. Let's keep on moving. All right, the U.S. Coast Guard rescued a man and his dog after his boat's engine failed. That was like somewhere in the sea. So what will happen if you get rescued by the U.S. Coast Guard? Will you pay? Is it kind of like the ambulance? Mm-hmm. 38 feet. Wow, that's a lot. Let's see what happened. Will you be charged if you get rescued by the U.S. Coast Guard? No, you will not be charged for a rescue by the U.S. Coast Guard. The Coast Guard search and rescue missions are funded through their operating budget, and they do not charge for their services. This is because the Coast Guard prioritizes safety of life at sea, and they don't want to deal with questions of who's paying in a life or death situation. That's good. If you fall off a mountain while hiking, will you be charged for rescue? While it's generally not common to be charged for mountain rescue if you fall while hiking, some states and regions may bill you for search and rescue services. Particularly if your situation was considered negligent or reckless, it is important to check the regulation. You usually don't have to pay for the people's course. Yeah, all right. Yeah, usually you don't have to pay for this, but this dude engine fell. Okay, those are 83 that think they can take their dog and then go further out in the ocean. They will escape this, but turn out like, yo, you can't. All right, you can't. No, you can't. It's very bad. Let's keep on moving.
I'm Juliana Valencia.
And I'm Melissa Millay. If you're just joining us, Tropical Storm Helene is causing problems in Florida and Georgia. Many roads are covered, hundreds of thousands without power, several airports closed, and hundreds of flights have been canceled.
Okay, this is the level of the water, man. This is a house, like a kind of place, like a warehouse. But anyway, so this is the water level right here. It almost crests above the roof.
Yeah, we are seeing those cancellations have a ripple effect to our local airports. News 4's Megan McGrath joins us live from Reagan National. And hey, Megan.
Again, they are showing you the same garbage, places, storm, like the flight being canceled. I have a few interviews here and there, but they don't want to panic you.
Charlotte, 125 cancellations, Tampa, 92, Atlanta, 55. Those are the cancellations for just today. Needless to say, yesterday was a big mess, too. And when you see these kinds of numbers, it really has a snowball effect all across the airport operations around the country, including in our area. A lot of folks scrambling to get onto other flights today to get to their final destinations, but those tickets are hard to get because so many cancellations have happened. Everybody is vying for those seats. So it's just kind of a frustrating situation for a lot of people. Now, I spoke to a woman this morning. She was trying to get from Tampa to Vermont. She ended up here in D.C., and she says it's been quite an ordeal.
The Tampa airport shut down before our flight started, so then we drove to Orlando. We probably had 7 flight changes, cancellations, destination changes, and we just finished changing our flight for the last time. Hopefully we'll make it to our destination.
So, the inconvenience, all of those stress, they add up, man. They add up. They add up.
We do have Atlanta News First Asia Wilson, who joins us live from Buckhead, the Peachtree Creek area, which we've seen some serious flooding out there. Asia, what is the status now? Obviously, you witnessed people being rescued, swift water rescue.
Again, you know, son, a black woman, a black man, a black dude. So I had nothing to do with us, but hey, Georgia, all right.
Just some hours ago. What are you seeing?
Well, we were actually trying to get back to that same exact location where we were hours ago, but we were met with this water, standing water. You can see how high it is. This is actually Peachtree Battle and Peachtree Battle Place, and you can see things floating in the water here. You can
see this is somewhere in Atlanta. Just showing you a few stuff here. Let's watch the interview right there, because those are the people that live in this specific area.
Here, you've been living here for years now. Just walk us through, what happened here in your yard.
Well, as you can see, the water has completely covered the entire yard. Our house is in the floodplain, and so it was built to withstand floods. It looks like the water has not quite reached the first floor of the living area, but it has completely flooded the entire yard, and both of our cars are completely underwater. It is impassable. We did get...
Now, beloved, again, listen, no one, whether you're a Jew or Gentiles, if you have a car, you don't want this car to have any water damage. You don't want both of your car to be underwater. So what are you going to do? What do you want those people to do? Buy 2 other brand new car? Insurance can tell you, well, we don't cover flood water, or we don't cover this, we only cover this and that. Or they can come up and say, well, this damage that you have in your car was already caused by, I don't know, the weather didn't cause that. The hurricane, it was already there. So, yeah, our experts say this and stuff. See, this is Esau's trouble. All those things that you're seeing here are happening because of the way you've been treating our people. All the heinous crime that you did the moment you reach our holy land here. You destroy our brothers, you destroy our sisters, you destroy our family, our wives, our husbands, our children, our daughters and sons, siblings and offsprings, the land, our animals, our trees, our vegetation, the fauna, the flora. You destroy every single thing here. Those are the recompense. Those are the results. This is the consequences of your forefathers. And you, this is your guys' action. And it's not going to get better. You're not going to get out of this. Yea, you have a few of the people that look like us are telling you everything's going to be all right as long as you vote. Everything going to be okay if Trump is elected. Everything going to be better if Kamala is in the house. You got a few of our people that you pay to say sweet things to you. Well, what we need is to vote and then go back to church and pray for America. A lot of you did not know this. Now you know. You were living in a blessing, not because that you are smart, not because you work a lot, you work hard, you are the hardest worker, you are so smart, your scientists or your science work. In fact, what you're calling science is a low form of magic. And what you're calling magic is the highest form of science. Your plane flew or fly not because of your science of aerodynamics or the Faraday law, none of this garbage. It fly because it is flown. The ley line, it caught onto it, magic pull it there. You cut off the ley line and then everything, your plane is maybe well healthy, everything is working perfectly. The moment it's cut from the ley line, it will fall off of the sky and fail. Talking about plane fall off the sky, let's double check here. It's been a while we haven't checked this, but they are here. Okay. Plane, oh, hang on. Tornado damaged home Rocky Mountain 2 hours ago. Oh, let's check that. Let me put the video out there so I won't forget. There's a tornado thing here. Plane crash. Okay, 4 days ago, 15 hours ago. Release report on deadly Lake Meridian plane crash. That's like 15 hours ago. Let's see what's going on here. One pilot died after small plane collided in the air over Lancaster. 4 days ago, pilot died, small plane collide mid-air, Lancaster. Okay, let's see this. Let's see the first one.
Well, tonight we're learning more about what may have unfolded in Kent last month that led to a deadly plane crash. You may remember a Cessna plunged into Lake Meridian and killed the pilot. The NTSB just released their preliminary report, and according to those findings, the landing gear was down at the time of the crash. Now, the agency says it should have been retracted for a water landing. The report goes on to say that the plane was touching down, the nose tipped over, causing the plane to come to a rest inverted and partially submerged. Captain Alan Williams died a few days after this crash. Puget Sound Fire staff say that he passed away peacefully, surrounded by his wife of 50 years, along with 4 sons and other loved ones.
We pick up some rescue divers.
Okay, that's one. 4 days, 4 days. Which one should we watch? 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Let's watch this one.
Also following more breaking news out of Lancaster, where 2 vintage planes collided midair.
Both planes crashed. One of the pilots did not survive. Eyewitness News reporter Niku Kazori is live in Lancaster, where investigators are now combing the 2 separate crash sites. Niku.
Michelle and Jory, that's right. There are 2 separate crash sites. We're at one of them right now, 50th Street East and East Avenue F, where the pilot for this plane has unfortunately died. I'm going to step out so you can see what it looks like behind me. Still a very active scene out here. You can see that plane is just broken into pieces with the police cars surrounding it and police tape around it as well. Here are the moments the call came in about the crash.
We got a possible another plane down at G East and 60th East. We're going to send the 2 car over there. If you can start the truck, a squad in that direction as well.
Around 12:50 today, there was a collision mid-air between 2 single-engine airplanes, and only the pilots were on board at the time. One plane landed about 3 minutes away from this crash site on East Avenue G and 50th Street, and that pilot miraculously survived, and according to the LA County Fire Department, has no injuries. The pilot in this crash had already passed when the police arrived. The FAA and the NTSB will investigate this incident, and the NTSB will provide more updates later on. Now back out live, we don't know the name of the...
So that's some of the airplane crash. This happened 3 days in Hardcopy. Okay, and if we filter this by date, first update from official plane crash in Utah Lake. All right. Most of our games. so many airline tires or so much stuff. But anyway, let's watch that. There was a video here concerning wow, there's a tornado here. Let's watch this.
He is out live on the scene of some damage from the tornado in Rocky Mount. Lance, bring us up to date.
Yeah, well, as you can see it here, this is the building we were looking at. I'm going to go ahead and take this back so that it's not just so that you can see full screen what exactly I'm looking at. Let's go back the other direction. I apologize. All right, there we go. Now it's going to flip. All right, you can see all the damage to this structure here. There was somebody inside of it. I'm going to keep the camera focused over here since they're working on him.
Head west toward Tiffany Boulevard.
Quickly, in terms of trying to get some folks who were perhaps in the path of this and injured. I'm going to walk very safely as I walk around here. Still a lot of debris. You can see the fire department here on scene right now. Go ahead. Yeah, what you got over there? Yeah, I got you. No problem. And you can see here they're taking care of it.
The tornadoes going on at the same time.
All the windows can come down. Let's go ahead and move this back around. So again, you can see all the debris. Look at this brick that was launched into that windshield right there on that vehicle. Damn. The tree here obviously showing a lot of damage as well. We'll walk back around. There's a community off in the distance here. That's where there was a lot of attention earlier. I heard a gentleman come up and he was frantically looking for his daughter. I think she's okay. She was getting her hair cut at one of the buildings that was not as impacted, but certainly a lot of anxiety as the storm moved through and folks making sure their loved ones are okay. But the police response, the EMS response, I like to stress that because they run into these scenes. They did that again, once again. The rain here is beginning to let up. Hopefully that'll help as they continue their efforts here. I'm going to send it back to you guys for now. I don't want to get in anybody's way here. And it does look like, compared to just 15 minutes ago, there's nobody running anymore. So the scene is still very active, but it's not frantic like it was when I first walked up. Here, look at these trees.
Okay, but where is that? I live 20 minutes away here in Talboro. This region just can't get a break from the weather events. Yeah, of course it shouldn't. Those are the people that are there are telling you, okay? Can you tell us more about the area? How many storms would you say per year? Nash County is not from Raleigh, North Carolina. And under 2 hours from Fort-Lauderdale, I believe climate change and other factors. So we are talking about Nash County, North Carolina. Let's go see what's going on in Nash County. Nash. Nash. Oops. County, North Carolina. There we go. See what's going on there. Now, lately, North Carolina been catching hell. Okay, this is Nash County, North Carolina. Wow, what is that? Okay, so this is the area. Well, let's take the specific city name. Don't hurricane normally break when they hit land? I'm confused. Well, it is. When the hurricane hit the stuff, it hit land, it should be, stopping, but no, it's worse. Rocky Mountain tornado, 15 people injured, 14 buildings. So I see some black people over there. Let's see what they are saying.
Glass.
All the orders were transported to UNC Healthcare.
Any fatalities?
No fatalities. No fatalities.
Can you describe their injuries at all or what the extent was?
As of right now, I don't have all the information. They were just mainly transported to the facility for the most part. So UNC Healthcare.
Okay, let's see Rocky Mount. Let's see Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Rocky Mount, North Carolina demographic race. Okay, what Black or African American, the largest ethnic group in Rocky Mount, making up 62% of the population. White, 28%. Two or more races stuff. Black or African Americans, 62%. North Carolina. Nashville, so of course, 15 people got injured, 14 buildings damaged, and the specific place that are damaged, okay, the guy was showing you mostly downtown and businesses and place and things like that. So even though our people seems to be the majority of this, but this thing is targeted specific place. Let me see right here.
Of emergency management crews here, and they have just continued to flood in since we have been here. They're talking to people in the area, standing.
Okay, this is bad. Tornado and everything. Oh.
The people and pets out of the house last night, so there's no one inside. There's no people or animals inside, but the cars are there under all of that water.
I know that. I see your eyes kind of tearing up now. I mean, you just pulled up here maybe less than 30 minutes ago. So many emotions, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about the property, and like I said, all of the people and animals are safe. So it's really, it's just probably going to be a lot to deal with in terms of insurance and assessing the damage.
And this is what it is, beloved. A lot of people do not know this. You see, those folks are not used to this type of stress. They are not used to dealing with all these calamities. Their country is falling apart. Their health is not good, and then their car is messed up. Now they gotta deal with those insurances things. Those things add up. Yes, you are able to do this for 1 year, barely. And let's say next year, 2025, it hits you again. You're like, God dang it, man. I'm back into the loop. This thing happened to me last year, and then now again it's happening. Now I gotta do this, that, and then 2026 is happening. And every year when it happens, it gets worse. At one point, somebody gonna pick up the phone and dial 988, son.
I know you've been speaking with your neighbors, and you said that you've been living here since 2011. Has this area ever flooded like this?
The area has flooded like this. In 2009, before we lived here, there was a massive flood, referred to as a 500-year flood.
There you go.
So that was 2009. But since we lived here as a family, my kids growing up here, since 2011, there's never been anything like this.
Up until now. Let's keep on moving. All right, I had a video here. Let's refresh and see what we can find here. What is this? I don't do games. Why you two keep doing games and stuff like that? There we go. Hurricane Helene affects South Florida beach. 5 minutes ago. Okay, people stuck in hospital roof. Which one is better, beach or roof? All right, let's see what the people...
Come on the air this afternoon with breaking news we're following from Unicoi County, where patients and staff are currently trapped on a hospital roof due to flooding caused by Tropical Storm Helene. Take a look at this quick video and then several pictures we have where you can see high waters that have covered cars and emergency vehicles. There are currently at least 50 people trapped on the roof of Unicoi County Hospital. We're told 4 people have been rescued by Virginia State Police helicopter as well. Additional Black Hawk helicopters are en route from Knoxville to assist with the rescue efforts. Now keep in mind, Interstate 26 is currently closed at exit 37, which is the Irwin exit. The hospital was working to evacuate patients when the high water made it impossible to safely relocate people. Some patients were...
All right, well, let's watch the beach thing.
Well, while South Florida avoided a direct hit from Helene, some impact was still felt across our beaches.
CBS News Miami's Ted Scouten joins us from Fort Lauderdale with a look at the aftermath.
friends Pat and Donna enjoying the day on Fort Lauderdale Beach, but noticed Hurricane Helene took a bite out of it.
I guess that storm really took it out.
That is a big step down.
It's a big step. It's got to be at least 4 feet, right? Has to be. Maybe 3.
We're looking at beach erosion brought on by those storm bands. You're sitting at the edge here.
Yeah, taking a chance here.
And this is what it is. Those people just don't give a F. There is a freaking hurricane going on. It's a hurricane. Stay your ass home. No, they at the beach, enjoy the blessing because they don't care. There's a hurricane. Yeah, of course, we're at Fort Lauderdale. It didn't do anything to us, but you know, it damaged some of the beach and things like that. Some of the few damage happened, but it is in a specific area. But oh hell no, I'm gonna go at the beach and sit there, enjoying the beach. Those are the people that don't get it. They still don't get it.
How big of a drop is it?
Probably 3 feet or more. Let me say, yeah.
That wave action from yesterday came up and just ate away at the sand profile, so we lost a little bit of beach here.
Stephanie Roach is Broward's beach program manager. She surveyed the beach today, finding mild erosion like you see with this cliffing.
I would estimate this to be maybe 18 inches, just under 2 feet, so nothing too major.
Roach believes just like Mother Nature took away sand, she'll bring it back too.
What we're hoping for is that in the next couple of weeks, that sand that migrated offshore with the heavy waves will come back onshore and just naturally restore the beach back to its normal profile.
Whatever, man. Let's keep on moving.
There are concerns for North Shore residents and beachgoers after a home that's been at the center of many previous complaints is falling onto the beach, creating a public health emergency. Howard Deshefsky has more.
The home located on Kainui Road near Sunset Beach is collapsing. Area residents tell us the beach is littered with glass, metal, and other dangerous debris. State Representative Sean Quinlan, who represents the North Shore, says he'll be meeting with the Department of Health and the Attorney General to determine the next steps and what action they could take against the homeowner.
The same owner who concreted the beach a few months ago. The two properties have numerous violations for illegal revetments, and the owner has been extremely non-cooperative.
Quinlan says the state has few options beyond issuing more notices of violation and asking the homeowner to take the barriers down.
In this case, as I understand it, the homeowner took down most of the revetments, the burritos, but I understand that there were some remaining, but I guess it wasn't enough to save the house at this time.
And now a new concern. In addition to all the debris, Quinlan says there are 2 cesspools that sit on the property. And if those fail, he says it would create a public health disaster, with officials likely forced to shut down a large section of beach.
So those 83s, rich 83s, they are very arrogant. Okay, they're built by the beach, and now the Holy One is removed them, sweeping them off the land and destroying their homes, and they don't want to do anything. They don't want to listen to the officials. They don't want to do nothing. But again, this is what you're gonna do against this ocean or this sea wave. You're going to shoot it. This whole beach is closed, but those people still don't get it.
I have a lot of sympathy for folks who bought their houses in the 80s or 90s, our longtime residents, our Kama'aina, who are just trying to deal with the devastating impacts of this. I have a lot less sympathy for a guy who bought his house 2 years ago and decided to spray concrete on a public beach in order to save it.
It is an extremely popular beach, and because of the actions of
Denise Antolini, of course, you know Denise means the blessing, follower of Dionysus.
Landowner and a few others, the beach access there has been impeded and blocked for months now. And so there are many, many issues there. But now not only is the access blocked, but it's extremely dangerous with that debris in the water.
Howard Deshefsky, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
So this guy didn't want to lose his home. What did they do? Put concrete in there and then make it worse. This is Atlanta resident. There's no... Okay, when this happened, like if a car like that, if your car is like this, just leave it. Just leave it. Don't go open the door.
To be nothing like this, I thought it maybe like wind damage or anything, like trees falling, things of that nature. But I never expected this. This is beyond my dreams.
That's not that bad. But if things like that happen, beloved, don't drive in it, okay? All right? Okay, got this. Is that a car? Okay, this thing is buildings are underwater. Seems like this is a power boat. Boat? What is this? Something. Oh, is that a car? Is that a truck? Something moving. Some kind of tank. Some kind of tank in there. All right. There are a lot of stuff going on. Surrey County, Perry, Elaine. That's right. Let's see. We haven't do church, burning church for a while. Okay, I love this garbage. Like Danish archaeologists unearthed 50 Viking skeleton. Let's entertain that idea.
Offer new insight. Well-preserved skeleton. 50 unusually well-preserved skeletons have been uncovered at a Viking-era burial site in Denmark.
The skeletons are so amazing.
Archaeologists anticipate that this significant find will offer new insights into the lives of the Nordic people, best known for their seafaring exploits in the Middle Ages. Here is Michael Borrell-Lundo, archaeologist and excavation leader from Museum Anzi.
They are so well preserved, there are 5 fingers, 5 toes, and that just opens up a whole new set of possibilities for...
Look, this is what those archaeologists do, okay? When those people came upon our land, specifically in 1800, 1900, what they would do, they would destroy our stuff, and then they will kill our people, and then they will take them from this land, and then they will go to another place, and they will dig, they will bury them there, and they will make a note to themselves, and they'll say, well, on September 27th, 2024, we will dig there and we'll say, well, we find it was there. We are so smart, we pinpoint the accuracy and stuff like that. So, oh, there were Viking over there. And of course, when they say Viking, you automatically think like they are talking about, themselves. That's what they do. They will take things from here and then they will bury them other places and leave them there for like 50 years, 100 years, and those places are protected. They know that they will not. That's why you never hear that they found Viking things under somebody's house and stuff like that. Rarely, you'll never hear it, because those land, they will not sell it to you. They mark, you can't go there. You can't dig. That's why before you dig, you have to call 811. Is that what that is? Call 811. What is that? Calling 811 is a free service that connects you to your local underground utility operator, so you can request that they mark the location of buried utilities before you dig. See, the true purpose of 811 is not for utility. 811 is like there are certain places they will not allow you to dig. So, you can dig right here. There is some electrical, the utility. Let's send somebody there, and then they will check, and after that you can dig. They will come up and then remove whatever that you had there, and then they'll tell you, go ahead, dig. But all those things, they're all fake. Let's see. Church caught on fire. Oh, yeah. Church caught on fire. Oh, man. All right, I think I'm too close to this. Church arson. Let's type it then. There you go. All right, let's see if we can filter this. We don't go to church anymore. 2 days ago, shocking arson attack on St. Patrick's Waterford Presbyterian Church by white Irish. Boy.
Vandals broke windows at the back of the church, poured petrol in on top of a stack of prayer books, and set it alight. The fire burned through the ceiling of a small cloakroom, and it said that were it not for the quick response of the Waterford Fire Brigade, the church building could have been lost. The alarm was raised when Gardaí at the station next door heard an explosion at about 2 a.m. and petrol cans and matches were found at the scene. They had been sent for forensic examination. Today, the caretaker of St. Patrick's was discussed for an interview. But in a statement, the minister, Reverend David Nyland, said there was nothing sectarian about the attack. It was simple vandalism. He had had many calls offering sympathy and help from community leaders of all faiths, he said. And the mayor of Waterford, Alderman David Daniels, said he was shocked, but again did not attach a sectarian motive to the attack. The minister said St. Patrick's had been a centre of worship for Catholic, Protestant and dissenter since the 13th century and would carry on unaffected by the fire attack.
So this church was set on fire by white. Shocking arson attack on St. Patrick's Waterford Presbyterian Church by white Irish native. Interesting. That's 6 days ago.
Byron United Methodist Church's sanctuary still under renovation after an arsonist set 2 fires there. Pastor Josh Bazell says flames scorched their office building, which housed a public food pantry. Now Central Georgia students are restocking what was lost through joint service projects. Carmen Brown spoke to coordinators about the power of working together.
Learning how to give back to the community with the living to serve aspect of it.
Byron United Methodist lost their food pantry after an arson fire, so the Central Region of Future Farmers of America set out to replenish the shelves.
It makes us feel good, like being able to be here for them as they're here for us and supporting us. We support them.
A combined effort of Area 3 and Area 4 members.
I like to always go back to that FFA motto, living to serve. Think about the younger ag students, like the 6th and 7th graders who are just now discovering FFA and what it is. They're getting to see that, yes, the community gives to us, but we can also give back. And this was just one of the amazing ways that we were able to show that.
Ramaya Stevens, Area 3 FFA president, says they hope to keep the momentum going for future service initiatives.
This could be a thing that is ongoing. Obviously, we hope that, another church doesn't burn down, but we hope that we can continue to give back to the community.
Every year, the region attends a leadership rally. There, students are encouraged to participate in a collective food drive this year.
Okay, so of course, if you look at her reflection, you can see she's reading from some paper that she has in her hand, and the camera is in front of her. Okay.
But we hope that, another church doesn't burn down, but we hope that we can continue to give back to the community.
Every year, the region...
They told her what to say, but of course, they got to bring people that look like us. They still come back to this church, man, and stuff like that. This is arson. Church caught on fire. There you go, that's better. Let's filter them. There's so much going on. Garbage truck catch fire, dump garbage truck catches fire, dump trash in church parking lot.
That's according to St. George fire officials. In southern Utah now, a garbage truck caught fire there. The driver pulled into a parking lot of a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints ward building where the truck dumped the fiery trash. That's according to St. George fire officials. They tell us it's pretty uncommon for a trash truck to catch fire like that, a rolling dumpster fire, if you will. Even though a church parking lot is an odd place to dump garbage, St. George firefighters say this was the right move.
And the drivers are really good about dumping them out like this and getting it away from their truck, which saves their property, which is good too.
You don't want the whole truck to go up there, do you? Chief Talbot says the driver heard popping inside the truck before the flames shot up. They're thinking it could have been a spray paint can perhaps that caused that fire. He says being more mindful could have prevented this.
Probably just be cautious of those things that shouldn't go into the trash, you know, paints, paint cans, anything that might be flammable. Make sure that you're disposing of the chemicals and different things appropriately so that these kinds of things don't happen.
What we throw away ends up in those trucks. So if you're...
What is the message here? Garbage truck catches on fire, dump trash in church parking lot. Wow. The most I sent it to, this thing happened 2 days ago, September 24th, 2024. Your church is nothing but garbage. Dump a lot of... Oh, man. The most is grand, man. Trash. Garbage. That's what that is. All right, let's see if we can take one more. Okay, 3 weeks ago. This dude, his church caught on fire. Let me see.
Well, have some kind of sad news. We were just coming home after hanging out with family after church, and on the way back, we got a message on our church's little group me saying that our church was on fire.
Yeah, that's what happened to Cesare Bush after he bailed out in 2020, never come back. His church caught on fire. Yep, that's what happened. All right, I think we're done. Let's play one more time.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
Yep, so you can get our book. Who's your guardian angel? What's your color? Who are you? What is your mission here? What is your plant? What is your stones? What is the day meant for you? Are you a Nogahite, Shemeshite, Madimite, Shabbatite, Kokavite, Zedekite? Are you a Levanahite? Which one are you? There's another moon coming. Okay? Alright, let's cover this and close with it. Second moon. Second moon. There we go. Alright. Let's watch one of them.
Why will Earth soon have a second moon? It may sound out of this world, but the Earth will pick up a second mini-moon this month. But don't get too attached to this celestial body. It's only sticking around for a couple of months. It will revolve around the Earth in a horseshoe-shaped orbit from September 29th until November 25th. This new mini-moon is actually a small asteroid. Scientists with the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Alert System spotted the space rock and named it 2024 PT5. Once they tracked its path, they realized it will come close enough to our Earth that it will enter our gravitational pull, much like the moon. And like the moon, it will orbit the Earth, but only for 56.6 days. Once it leaves our orbit, it will stay in the neighborhood and is even expected to make a return in 2055. This go-around, 2024 PT5, will be too small to spot by amateur telescopes and binoculars, but professionals should be able to get a good look with their equipment. With the Y, I'm Rekha Muttaraj.
Oh boy. This second moon they are talking about was always there. It's been there. We talk about it, our people seen it. We sent videos, pictures, and things like that. The suns, the three suns are there. These things are not coming. They are already here. And a lot of the stuff are coming. And those people don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They are afraid. And they are trying to explain everything scientifically, which cannot be explained. They are doing their best, though, to try to keep their composure. But some of you can see this. They are deathly afraid. They don't want it, they don't want anything to happen to them. But things are happening. Their churches are silent. Their leaders are mute. They can't do anything. They can't talk about anything. They cannot come before us. J'accuse. We accuse them. We call them out. They can't say anything. They can't do anything. The only thing they can do is trolling and act like they don't hear us. The only thing they can do is come say, throw one verse and then run. They can have a proper debate, which of course we are not interested in, because this is not something that is up for debate. This is not something that is up for your opinion. Yes, you have opinion. Everybody have opinion, okay? Opinion are like bottle. And we all know what come out of bottle. Yes, you do have your opinion. But when it comes to these things that you just witnessed now, there is no, well, it's just only my opinion, you know. My opinion said, well, we will be raptured. My opinion said, we will be back, everything gonna be back. As long as you can vote for this fellow, I will vote for this fella. My opinion said, well, the things that are going out there that are happening, it's so-called the elite, the Illuminatis in control, or all those rich people are trying to eliminate us. You know, those same rich people that need us to bring them wealth need to eliminate us so they can take all this wealth. Well, they're trying to reduce the population to like 15 million. Oh, really? 15 million. And those 15 million billionaires, millionaires that are left. So what they're gonna walk through each other? They're gonna provide food and pleasure and services to each other? Well, they're gonna build robots and stuff like that. Yeah, look at your Cybertruck, man. Look at your electrical or EV cars. They are abysmal. Look at all the lies you people are telling. There's nothing you guys can do. It's just you have to sit there and take it. Well, don't worry, we got hope 2025 is going to be better. Oh, really? What indicated you, what is the criteria here that tell you, well, after those hurricanes and fires and things like that, things going to get better? 2025, woo! Get out of here. We love you well, we leave you with great peace, great love. Please stay for the other video. Shalom.